This is how I start my day, start my day, start my day. This is how I start my day. I can't think of anything else. Then I drive for just a little bit. Bring you to this amazing location. Well, hello, kitty. This is a cat town. Hello, babies. Just local residents put up these little boxes so all the wild cats have a place to stay in the winter. I parked right here. What? Because my cat loves to talk to them every time I come to this town. What town, might you ask where I am? Well, this town here is one of those towns considered the worst town in the United States that you should probably visit. Well, on the rankings of worst towns in the United States, this is a place they say never to visit. But I enjoy visiting here. I'm going to tell you why this is the worst town in the United States that you should visit. It looks like a very normal town. They even have a Piggly Wiggly. But pre-1777. Now, I may get the dates wrong. You may have to Google to get all this information correct because, well, I'm out walking. I don't have Google at my fingertips. Pre-1777, there was a gigantic battle here. Back in those days, pretty much what was the United States was one gigantic battleground. You know, Revolutionary War type stuff. Well, back then, this whole area was, well, Indians. Indians everywhere. One Indian in particular was a warrior named Cornwall, I believe was the name. Cornwall? Could be. We're going to go find out. But what happened was, in this area, back in those days, I think it was Cornwall, the website said, was a pretty, what would you say, a formidable, maybe that's the word, I don't know, person. The armies were having a hard time with these Indians here because of Cornwall. Over time, and as the battle kept raging and going on, the illegal aliens, us, the white people, the settlers here, well, they went ahead and signed kind of what you would call a treaty. It didn't last very long, and the white man wanted bloodshed, from what the website says. And they proceeded to capture Cornwall and hang him right down here. They hung him, but just before he died, he put a 200-year curse on this land. And ever since then, this town has been devastated with crazy tragedies. This I'm at Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Mostly known for the Mothman. I mean, when you think of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, you think of the Mothman, but you don't think about the entire history of this place. It's pretty crazy. Time of year, well, they are definitely Christmased out. This city loves Christmas. Uh-oh, what is this? How do we get by this thing? They got the whole center roped off with impassable garland. I have to be getting ready for some kind of lighting event with that massive tree in the background. Amongst these Christmas trees, we have a historic Point Pleasant sign that says it's the scene of the first battle of the American Revolution, October 10th, 1774, site of Washington's camp, George Washington, he named this town, and site of Fort Randall in 1776. Since the curse was put on this town, like I said, crazy things have happened. Cursed type things. Not just things, not just flying moths that tear down bridges. Like this guy. As a matter of fact, to that flying beast out there, there's an entire museum dedicated It's the world's only Mothman museum. I'm not here today to go inside that establishment. I've been in there a million times, and I'll probably go in there in a later video throughout the day. A second vlog here from Point Pleasant, but this video is not about the Mothman Museum. Supposedly extremely creepy haunted hotel, the Low Hotel. I mean, you know this place is haunted when characters like this greet you at the front door. No, the first step on today's adventure, it's right through this wall up here. This ginormous flood wall. You look at the size of this massive structure. It actually surrounds the entire town pretty much. There's a good reason for that. The river's right down here. This is the man himself right here, the man that doomed this town, put a 200-year curse on it. Chief Cornstalk, that's the name. Cornstalk. Makes sense. I don't have my computer in front of me, so I'm just guessing. This is the person that actually captured Cornstalk and I guess caused the hanging? General Andrew Lewis. I could be wrong. I could be. It's a possibility. One of the first things that happened right after the curse was created, I guess is what you would call it. Once the curse was created, the river started to rise and flooded out this whole area. Hence this ginormous wall to protect the town. Afterwards, that wasn't the only thing that happened. Now, like I said, dates could be wrong. Facts could be, well, not correct on my end. But something else happened in this town. That railroad bridge right there. That's a railroad bridge. And I believe it was like in 1971, possibly. There was a train crash right there on that bridge, spilling tons of poisonous chemicals into the water that took forever to clean out. I still don't even know if the town has recovered from that. In the 70s, well, obviously it did. Otherwise, I wouldn't pull my truck and park here. I'd be far, far away. And you have the incredible Silver Bridge accident. The bridge just collapsed, fell into the water. Which was odd about that, though. Around the time of the collapse of the bridge, people have seen the men in black, those government agencies or aliens, whatever they were, you know, the men in black, kind of hanging around town because residents were claiming that a giant Mothman-like creature was seen just before the bridge collapsed. Part of the curse? I don't know. So between the flooding, the bridges falling down, haunted establishments, this is what many consider the most cursed town in the United States. We have an annual Mothman festival that happens here every year. It's pretty fun. I made it one year. Definitely something to come and check out if you're in the neighborhood. Feeling brave and want to stay in a pretty amazing hotel that just so happens to be haunted, well, that's another reason to come here. This might be the best place to end today's video. Inside the gift store. And if anybody is expecting to come in here and check this place out, this is the price, and it's definitely worth it. A Mothman root beer. That's pretty cool. Yeah, when you think you're going to end a video in a place, it's not the perfect place to end it. I think in front of the statue is a perfect place to end the video. All these small little Christmas trees is really not a great place to end today's video. Or I'm going to end it with a little bit of knowledge for you guys. I'm going to end it right here in the parking lot of the Winn-Dixie where we started this crazy adventure with a little bit of advice. So let's say you drive a large vehicle like I do. I mean, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Or you drive a motorhome. Or you pull a trailer, a fifth wheel. And you want to know where to park. If you want to come and check out this town that should never be come and checked out due to curses. First thing you do is when you take the exit, you cross the bridge, turn right off of the bridge, pull into this parking lot. There's plenty of room. I mean, there's no room up there by the store, but over here on the side, plenty of room to park your RV, and everything is pretty much in a short walking distance. Amazing little cat village. What? Hello there, kitty. Oh, don't run. My seat's going down. Anyway, that's about it, guys. From Point Pleasant, West Virginia. I almost said Wisconsin. Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Come check it out. If you're brave.